ולכל המבקשים והמבקשות להיות הורים לתינוק שנולד לאם פונדקאית. ובכן, כתבת תחקיר של רשת ABC של אוסטרליה חושפת באוקראינה את התקלות המתלוות להסדרי הפונדקאות במדינה זאת. יש בהסדרים אלה באוקראינה גם סכנה לבריאות העובר. על כך הכתבה של סמנטה הולי.
In Ukraine, the baby business is booming. It's the new go-to destination for commercial surrogacy.
Where's your smiles? Not yet. Too young.
While it brings joy to some,
Шансы ей не давали никто, в принципе.
there's heartache for others. We uncover an ugly trade.
I think these are cockroaches. They're all over the side.
While there are many parents with positive stories like Pamela and Yon, we've also uncovered a dark side to the Ukrainian surrogacy industry. Our investigation begins in the UK. Kate and Greg Smith, not their real names, tried for 12 years to have a baby, but Kate's diagnosis of polycystic ovary syndrome meant that nothing worked.
It just felt like a huge loss and a sadness. It felt like a gap and a hole in our life that we couldn't fill, no matter what we tried to do.
The couple researched the option of commercial surrogacy abroad, but didn't think they could afford it. Biotexcom claims to be one of Ukraine's best and busiest surrogacy clinics, touting a 100% guarantee you'll have a baby. The couple used Greg's sperm and a donor egg to impregnate a surrogate. Biotexcom made it clear they didn't want Kate to contact her surrogate directly, but the women managed to keep in touch secretly via social media.
I was able to just check in once every few weeks. I wasn't pestering her, but once every few weeks I would check in, and she was lovely.
That's how Kate found out her surrogate had developed problems around the 25th week of her pregnancy. The clinic told Kate nothing. Just 10 weeks later, baby Michael was born a little prematurely, and Kate and Greg rushed to Kiev.
As soon as the neurologist saw him, she said there's something wrong and he needs some scanning of his brain.
The scan established Michael had suffered brain damage, and he was immediately admitted to a public children's hospital, where Kate filmed these pictures on her phone.
This is the bed I'm meant to sleep on. It's obviously heavily stained. And they want me to put Mikey in here, but as you can see, that's blood.
I didn't realise the healthcare was that bad in Ukraine, because you're only shown the clinic, which is pristine, you're only shown private settings, which are pristine, but if you have a baby out there of a neurological condition, there's no private establishment that will take you, and so I wasn't prepared for the state of the state hospitals.
I've been able to get in touch with a woman who worked as a surrogate mother for Biotexcom. We're heading 5 hours east of Kiev towards the regions of Luhansk and Donetsk, where the 2014 war played out. Thousands of people displaced by the conflict fled to border towns like this one, Pervomaisk. They're stuck here now, unable to return home.
This is exactly the sort of Ukrainian town that the agencies are targeting to find their surrogates. It's remote and it's poor. For the women here, the money they'd earn from carrying someone else's baby is very hard to resist, and it's life-changing.
This woman was recruited here by Biotech's.com and carried Kate Smith's baby Michael. She wishes to remain anonymous because she fears recriminations from the surrogacy company. She came here with her husband and baby son to escape bombing in the east, which destroyed their home. They had no money and no access to any help. She tells me she first worked for Biotech's.com as the surrogate for a Spanish couple. She was impregnated with 3 embryos, but then forced to terminate one so that she would only carry twins. This is to increase the chance of a successful pregnancy. Live births mean more money for Biotech's.com.
Беременность меня поддерживали все время препаратами гормональными. И потом мы их просто прекратили. Прошло неделя, может. И у меня началось кровотечение.
5 months into the pregnancy, unable to stop the bleeding, she was told she'd have to have an emergency caesarean, and the babies died.
Я спросила, что делать с ними, потому что они были уже большие, чуть-чуть немножко, и они сказали кремировать их.
She eventually received the equivalent of about $200. Still desperate for money, she put herself forward again with Biotech's.com, and this time became Kate Smith's surrogate. Again, she was impregnated with 3 embryos, and this time they terminated 2, hoping she would carry the remaining embryo to full term.
То, что они переводили, она спросила, что они очень рады, что один, они хотели одного ребенка. Тогда я спросила у переводчицы. Так было 3, мне делали редукцию. Она мне сказала, родителям об этом знать не обязательно.
She confirms what Kate Smith says, that bleeding started at 25 weeks. After a difficult pregnancy, she had another caesarean, and baby Michael was taken away immediately.
Нам один раз уже, когда мы были там 7 дней, я была 7 дней, мне пришли тогда и рассказали о ребенке, что у него есть проблемы, что...
I asked her how she feels about Biotech's.com.
Им это все равно. А к суррогатным мамам, суррогаты, все, это просто поток, это инкубаторы, как они вот примерно это выражаются. Просто нет, ни как к человеку, ни к пониманию.
There is one Ukrainian official keeping a very close eye on surrogacy agencies offering their services to foreign couples. Nikola Kuleba is the children's ombudsman, and he's extremely disturbed by how many agencies behave.
What's your opinion of the surrogacy agencies that are operating here in Ukraine?
Це аморальний бізнес, який приносить шкоду. Говорять про те, що ці фірми, скоріш за все, не обходять, кому, для чого вони це роблять, як вони це роблять, кому вони віддають дитину. Їх більше цікавлять заробітки.
Back in the UK, baby Michael has celebrated his first birthday, and Kate and Greg have focused on giving him the best possible start in life.
You don't know what's going on, do you?
His doctors can't say yet how badly he'll be affected, but so far he's doing really well.
I don't regret it because I just have the most beautiful baby boy, and so I don't regret it at all. And he is amazing, and to us, perfect in every single way. But it was a reckless decision to make. It was a reckless decision to make because we felt informed when we weren't.